The trend of Nigerian women on wigs now have been steadily on the rise. However, Nigerian men are beginning to complain and react, as a man recently tweeted, saying, why do women think it is okay to get home after a long day, greet their husband? This one even greeted their husband. Then take off the wig like it's nothing. So this your wig is meant for the people outside. Oh. While the man in the house sees another man at home. Jesus. What are your thoughts on this? Jesus. Why are men protesting? Do you know how much these things cost? When we read this thing,
I support yoga.
When I read this thing, I could almost relate. Because me, I removed my own from the door. As I just entered the house like this, I pull it off. When I pull it off, I see my husband's eyes following the way to the couch. And he looks at me like, okay now. Okay,
so what's left?
So me, I don't even greet you first. I first of all because this thing is hot. I mean, I don't understand.
Inconvenient.
How did we get here?
Why are men always complaining?
Exactly. What are you
we
complaining?
do all these things to please them.
How
We
get
go the
here
extra mile to look beautiful, to please this man. They will still complain. Now, the era of holding hair has come and gone because, you know, women at that time, we used to spend hours to do braids, to do weave-ons and all of that. This is a lot more easier. We just take it, wear it, go out, come back. I need... You, of course, you married me, you knew I was beautiful with or without it.
Because now it's not the trend. Ladies no longer, in fact, I saw a video, they will just, this one is, everything is attached. Pity these guys, for God's sake. They really don't even know who they are married to anymore. No. You come home, this one is, you take off this one. You take off, even the makeup, you wash off.
Yes. When I'm washing my makeup in the bathroom,
how did you get here?
I'm not looking at the bathtub like this, all the brown things coming, kind of layers like this.
What is it?
I can understand, but you see, the idea, men must get used to the fact that, listen, we have to do it because that's what the world expects of us. When we are home, we should be ourselves. No, we should be real.
No, we shouldn't do what the world expects of us.
Let me just tell you a quick story. Something happened yesterday. You know, I've gotten used to doing makeup. Before I came on your view, makeup was that when I'm wearing shorts, slippers, and carrying microphone up and down, who has time for makeup? So I've joined the gang of, washing it at night. The whole place is brown. So I came in late to the studio yesterday, so my makeup was very bare, just powder and foundation, nothing else. And I got a lot of compliments yesterday. I realized I'm dark skinned. When you put all those plenty colors on me, I don't look like Jumoke again. And they say black is beautiful. Your natural beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Leave it as God made you. Let me come and now talk about hair. Jejely. Going on 14 years, I've been carrying dreadlocks. Natural hair.
That is you.
I'm coming.
You have good hair. Don't compare yourself.
I am coming to you.
That is you. Don't.
So when I got on your view, some people now said, when Jumoke changed this hairstyle, I say, hey, have you people told Whoopi go back to cut her hair? It is dreadlocks, it's not braids. So because of your view, and you know, we aim to please.
You know.
I now started packing the hair, all sorts of
styles.
funny styles. After the show, I will let it down because I love my hair. I want to see it myself. Anyway, the point I'm driving at. So they now started telling me, Jumoke, this hairstyle is now nice now. Hold it. So I will hold it packed like that for weeks. That's not me naturally. At home, they want to feel the hair. They want to see the length. Let it touch my bum. That's who Jumoke is. So when your husband married you, Obiajulu, he saw what attracted him.
It was the weave-on.
So it wasn't the weave-on. I was a natural hair.
Now comes. Wait,
I have a long hair. So he saw that. So when I take this off when I get home, he knows I have hair. He's okay.
Obiajulu, the question that this gentleman was asking, and I wanted to call his name. What are you wearing the wig for?
Exactly.
I'm wearing it. Let me answer that question. I am wearing it because my hairstylist for last place insists I wear it. Left to me. Yes.
So
I'd rather be like this on TV.
Yeah.
But my hairstylist insists
that because of the job that you have to put it on.
He said, Maria, you have to look a certain way. Yes, I have one. Don't go and show my side corners. Leave the front.
Wear your wig.
But the point is that this is what I look like.
It's about the acceptance at home.
I'm saying.
It's about because
I can't keep myself. So when I get to the house, this stuff is hot.
No.
I take it off. But because of TV, I gotta put it on.
Inside, the guy doesn't send what I'm carrying on my head. He's really not looking.
Voila! Can you see that?
Back
oh
in the
my
days.
goodness!
Can you see
Morayo without wig?
Can you put it back on?
No, but she looks beautiful.
That's me now. So the point is, listen. Such is life. You have to take these things off when you get into the house because it is hot.
Be yourself.
Have you seen that hot sun out there? So we wear it because I'm on TV. We wear it because that's what they expect of us. When I come home, I want to be myself. Because when he comes home too, he wears his boxers and wears his vest.
Hold on, for me, I don't wear it for anybody. I wear it for myself. When I came here, I cut my hair. You people saw that I cut my hair. And when I got home, I saw the output, and I didn't like it. And I decided, okay, on TV, I'm going to cover my hair. When I leave the show and I get into my car, I take off my wig. When I get home, everybody knows that.
Ajulo, I agree with you. I agree with Ajulo on that a low cut one.
You didn't like it.
Where your wig go? Where it's at home?
No. What you look and outside and what Morayo is for Fola. You is for yourself, for me, and now what you look on like on TV. Pity or guy.
That's what do you mean by that?
What does see? I dress up for a guy, live for a guy. That's what I do. And I get offended when he doesn't even see that I've spent money on my hair. He doesn't see it, and he pays me because it's about him. It's not about anybody else. Whatever I do on my body, my lali, all that I do for my husband, and that's it. So he knows that when this girl is going crazy, it's about me. Yeah. If I was going to put on a wig on my head, it has to be for my husband has to love it. He has to. It's about that acceptance at home. It's not about what people think. I don't care what people think.
Okay, let me take this call from Yakub. Yakub, are you there?
Which of the Yakub? Oh, the major Yakub.
It was yesterday your counterfeit call.
We have two Yakubs now, one from the north, one from Lagos. Yes, go ahead, please, Yakub.
Yeah, Morayo.
Yes.
You see, the truth must be saying here. I can tell you, when you remove this hot something that's on your head, Morayo, I can tell you, you look more beautiful than.
God bless you.
That is the truth.
Thank you.
Let me
tell my husband.
Let me tell you what man likes. You see, for example now, Morayo, when you go to, I'm very, very sure you cannot live with this wing.
Like,
that is number one.
What's that?
Another example is Jumoke inside that studio. Jumoke has been carrying this hair for
she has beautiful hair.
Or 12 years ago now. Now look at Jumoke, the way he changes his style every day, it makes her look more beautiful.
Jumoke has beautiful hair, you can't go there.
My sister Nima is sitting down in that studio. I'm very, very sure that Nima did not wear any wig.
For what?
And then when she got
it's not useful.
When she removed this,
listen, Yakub, you don't understand these things. You're a man. There are different types of hairstyles. Yeah. Jumoke has nice, kinky, strong hair. So she twists it and she can make. Some of us have very soft hair. I don't even have front hair. Hang in there. I don't even have front hair. So she has good front hair. So the thing is that you got to find what fits you. Besides, I paid for it. It's my hair. I can choose not to wear it in my house.
Okay, I agree with you. You can buy it if it's not your own. But the truth is, like I was asking, how did we get here? What is natural makeup?
Nothing, no.
Confidence, courage.
Simple.
Your smile. We've lost all of that. I remember my mom used to tell me, stop frowning. It makes you look bad. You look beautiful when you smile. To the extent I just keep widening. And, and when I'm a bit phased, I'm losing, I'll just keep smiling. And that's where I feel more confident. Okay, your natural beauty, your all natural makeup things, we don't do them anymore. You have to paint here, put everything.
I think women adopted wigs for convenience.
Yes.
These
so days you don't spend hours.
Yes, we really do not have time. No, that's not true. For convenience, we really do not have time to sit for long hours to make hair. That's one.
They're taking wigs now.
Secondly, it's cheaper. I remember every month at that time I used to budget thousands of naira because I wanted to braid my hair or have this look and all that. This hair was given to me for my birthday last year. It's 1 year already, and I can wear this for.
So convenient. Let's take some tweets.
I'm just telling you.
PJ comedian says women are now multi-looks. Oh. We men are just trying to keep up. Please pardon our outbursts. We just speak our minds.
Okay, let me take this one. Dejoke Fayemi says, in fact, this is my best edition of your VTVC. Seeing Morayo's hair is not only phenomenal, but also historical. Flaunt it, Joe. Ayodeji says, so you have to be real at home while you look unnatural outside. Mrs. Obiajulu, be real, Joe.
All right.
How can you say you have to be beautiful outside and be real and local at home?
GBM says, did Morayo just remove her wig on live TV?
Yes, she did.
Tragic.
Well, y'all. We gotta take a break now. We come back. Our celebrity guest takes the couch. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Thanks for staying with us. So, Joy Odiete, popularly known as Jody, is a young, soulful Nigerian singer with a hit song, Kuchi Kuchi which rocked the Nigerian airways some years back. Jody has proved to be a great singer with a personality that exudes freshness and originality. Welcome to the show, Jody. Jody, we're talking about hair. We know you with the Afro kinky hair, you know? So what's your take on men complaining that we are wearing the wigs outside, but when we come inside the houses, when we come home,
you turn to another man.
Turn to another man. What's your take on that?
Well, I'd say they don't sleep in their suits and...
Hey, let me tell them.
My hair is now cloth.
Yes, your hair is part of your dressing.
No, but hair is... wigs are... I wear wigs sometimes. And it's comfortable. When it's hot outside, you just bear it. You package yourself, you know, because you want to look good outside. Well, it's not like... But you can still look good without your wig. Yeah. I come back and, in fact, as I'm getting to the door, I'm just...
Same here.
Today I didn't feel like wearing wig. I felt like wearing jingling. I think it's when, by the time you wash all the makeup off, it's still part of the adornment. I think there's nothing wrong in your natural hair at the end of the day. So,
Jody, because we're talking about men, you know, and marriage, before we go into your career, I'd like to talk about your marriage, if that's okay. Now, you got married in 2015. We've seen you without your wedding ring in recent times. What happened? And there are many rumors out there.
Yes.
So we'd just rather hear from you.
Okay. That came suddenly. I got married October 31st, 2015. Yeah. Wow. This is a very delicate topic for me because it took me a while to I'm still in a growing process with this. And I'd say got divorced 24th of October 2016, which was 1 week to the first anniversary. I wouldn't like to share the reasons, and this is the first time I'm saying it bluntly in any form of media, because when the rumors were going, I wasn't strong enough to even accept it because I didn't want it. I'm saying it now, I wouldn't say the reason, but I'm saying it now because in case someone is going through or is in the road, because divorce for people who want to stay married is perhaps one of the most painful experiences one can have. I never knew that.
Let me pause you for a quick second, because the truth is that there are lots of people out there being pressured to get married. Lots of women, they're under serious pressure, get married, get married, get married. And they're trying to say, you know what, I'm not ready. I've not found the right person. And that's why it's important that you help them to be able to take the right decision, because you took that step. Now, albeit maybe you regret it, maybe you were pressured, maybe you did it for different reasons, we don't know what. But it's important that we hear from you so that women who are being pressured out there can hold strong. Say, you know what, I'm not going to jump into this thing until I'm fully ready. So what would you tell a woman out there who is being seriously pressured to get into marriage? Because less than a year, you got divorced.
Mara, let me put the question, let me redirect it, because I know a bit of the story. So you have a special needs son.
Yes.
And your husband left because maybe he couldn't cope with all of the pressure of that. And people are saying that if everything had gone on all right, as in there was enough finance, there's no pressure at home with a special needs child, maybe he would still have stayed. So to put Mariah's question in perspective.
I'd like to jump in there because I never gave a reason why. Okay. Because I choose to keep it out of the public, because these are other families, human beings are involved in this topic. This is just about me right now. So I do not want to go into
that.
What happened.
So I wanted to put the question in perspective, which is when we take marriage vows, we say for better, for worse. and everybody hopes for the best. Right. And then something goes awry within a year in your marriage and the marriage falls apart. So for women who are under pressure to get into marriage, what is the right preparation?
Never let anybody put you under pressure. In my own case, I loved the guy, and still love so much. Some people won't want to like me to hear that. But let me say it like this. I got pregnant before I got married. Right. Yes. And when he said, oh, I want to marry you, I thought, oh, this is the answer to my prayers. And I said, just when you want to get married, everyone, please calm down. This is, if you are to go to Sokoto tomorrow, you would plan your trip. How much more marriage? So you have to prepare, you have to pray about it. I know people say Nigeria are so religious, but you have to pray about it. You have to open your eyes. Does the family accept me? If they do not, is he strong enough to shield you? And put a lot of things in, look and where. Don't let any emotions come in. When you marry, you can then let the emotions flow.
Start coming. God bless you, Auntie. I wanted to quickly go to your career. Let's leave this marriage thing. Okay? So, Kuchi Kuchi was the hit for you. That's how we knew Joy Odiete. Jody Odiete. Odiete is your song.
Actually, Joy Odiete is a
combination, yes. That's how the name came about. And we were anticipating and expecting more from you.
Yes.
You released another album, the first album after Kuchi Kuchi, which I got, and I can score all the songs inside because I'm a huge fan. But it didn't really come out. We didn't really get that one song that followed up with Kuchi Kuchi. What could have been the problem?
I actually didn't plan to become a hit. I went for the West African Idols, and after that, I decided to test the waters, did lots of songs in the studio, and came out with Kuchi Kuchi. I didn't know that there was some music business to this thing. I just was some youngster testing, showing, oh, hey, people. I can sing. Do you like this song? And it blew, so it went ahead of me. And maybe I didn't listen to, or I didn't have the right business advice, because music business is also a business. Maybe I didn't follow through with some things, but some people say, oh, have you stopped singing? I haven't. I always will. I sing in a church, I sing for events, and I'm still, by the grace of God, working on some other songs. I do not know if there will be hits, but I would just keep singing, because when I was giving birth to my son, I was in some form of operation. I just remembered all the songs I wrote and I hadn't sang them. So I felt like, oh my God, I would love to sing them if I go back to consciousness. And so it's music. Music is life for me, and I'll keep singing no matter what.
Yes. I follow you on Instagram, and it's mainly because you always show your son.
Yes.
I feel that you're a superwoman. And yes, I truly feel that way. And that's mainly why I follow you every time to see how you're coping with your son. I imagine how it's easier it would be if your spouse was with you. Do you miss that? And, do you sometimes need support? And how do you get that support around him? It's always about you and him all the time. And I wonder what your support system is like. Being someone who has been through it, and I'm eternally grateful to all the people who have been with me.
Ideally, I would, naturally speaking, I would have preferred to be in a home with my own spouse and all that love, that affection, and that normal setup. But since it's not there, God is always there to console you when things don't go the way you plan it. So I have people who support me. I'm gone back to my family house. I have my dad, I have my mom, I have my super nanny, I have my son's school. I have a lot of people who show me love, show my son. Even people online, they show me love. Bella, Niger, KBK online, people reach out to me, and sometimes they reach out to me like, you know what, buy this for Chinua. And some people reach out to me in my DM, oh my God, this. So I'm just living in the moment, enjoying myself, being happy. I don't see myself as, I don't think I'm going through an affliction.
Okay, let me
some sort.
Pin on that a bit, because again, we like to have these conversations because of people out there. There are loads of people that are watching right now and are learning from your experience. There's a woman right now out there who's just been told that her child has an issue. She gave birth, and now she's broken. She doesn't even know what to... walk us through when you found out what happened and how you've been able to gather yourself together and be this super mom that Nima talked about. So help that woman out there to understand that process and how you came out of it.
Dear woman out there, I'm not a superwoman, in quotes. We are just the same. Initially, I was very broken. I started thinking maybe I had sinned against God. Maybe God was punishing me for something, or maybe something. Some people even said, you know what, you are responsible. You must have tried to report that baby. That some people said some nasty things and everything. But you know what? You have to be happy. If you are not happy, that baby won't be happy. You have to be proud of your child. However the child is. You know what? This life is very fragile. You think, oh, you have a child with special needs at the end of the day. No, you could act. Someone who is born normal could actually have an accident and you become incapacitated. So you know what? Just enjoy your baby. There's nothing wrong. If you don't know who to talk to, please tag DM me on Instagram, Jody Great, and talk to me. Someone reached out to me yesterday. Said, no, please, Jody, what do I do? I said, I give some of these mothers my number. Talk to me, because I understand sometimes there's this emotional pain burden.
You need
but
someone to
eventually,
listen.
you will know that, you know what, there is nothing wrong with your child. You know what, just understand the child. Know if the child needs massage, give that child massage. If the child needs herbs to be, if it needs physiotherapy, whatever it is, give. Yes, can be financially intensive. Yes. Then you say, God, give me more wisdom. Hustle, hustle, hustle. I don't sing alone. I make jewelry, I do crafts, I do everything. And when the music starts playing, I'll add everything. And keep, you know what, keep living.
You are a super mom.
Yes,
you are a super mom. You are a super mom. Really, let's go on a quick break. When we come back, we're going to continue this conversation. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. When I wake up in the morning, I see your lovely face. Your cheeks like butter, honey from a teacup. You take my breath away. Your pretty little fingers so tender, like petals from the morning bloom. Your laughter a joy to remember. Heaven has blessed me with you. The very day you came to me, my whole life became brand new, because of you, Oh baby, I see me in your eyes. Oh baby, I see love in your smile. You tell me, Gucci, Gucci, yeah, I understand. You tell me, Gucci, Gucci, yeah. Oh baby, oh baby. Oh baby, oh baby. Oh baby, my baby. Oh baby, pretty baby.
Beautiful. Calm down. Okay, calm down.
Natural beauty that we're talking about. No wig, no lashes.
Oh, they have lashes now. Go ahead.
Oh, now packaging. I wanted to ask, I've been seeing you in gospel concerts. You've been, we knew you as a church girl even before Kuchi Kuchi came. Yes. And a lot of people are wondering right now, are you now going gospel? Or you're still maintaining your inspirational kind of music?
I know this is not a religious show, but my Bible tells me that out of the abundance of your heart, your mouth speaks. So what you keep taking in, and now, with all these little challenges I've faced so far in my life, I'm just swallowing God's word like that. So my songs naturally would reflect gospel, but that doesn't mean if I feel like singing a party song. Because we as gospel or religious people, we don't just sit in church every day and all that. We do other things. We have weddings and stuff. So if that inspiration drops, I will sing. Okay. I'm not restricting it, but at the same time, I'm no more avoiding it, trying hard to stay away from the religious.
So how is your music business? Do you have a band? Do you do, some of you make your money from performances. And I think that's the best thing because, you know, piracy deals with you when you have an album. So how's the music business? How do you do it?
When I have an event, it depends on how much they are paying. If it's a normal secular event, I will discuss the pricing, then we'll know how if the money is big enough for a band. Okay, if it's not, I could, you know, we just find a way to work it out. Then if it's a gospel event, I just flew. I just go to the church. Like last time, I was just not long. I was invited by church, it's even on my page. I sang. I just flew, went for their rehearsals, choir rehearsals, and I sang. And it was beautiful because I believe God saved me from a lot of challenges in my life. So I don't like to tell them, give me this money, give me that money. If they give me money, I take. If they don't give me money, I say, God, please continue providing for me.
Are you under a management?
At the moment, no.
Okay.
So,
you were asked at an interview a few years back that Timi Dakolo and Omaomi are doing very well.
Yes.
That doesn't make you feel like you aren't doing the right thing because you're not as out there as they are. Your response was that you believe in seasons and that so they have their own season and you have your own season. Jody, 2018, is it your season? What should we be expecting from you?
I do not dictate my season. God dictates my season. And when God is dictating your season, you know what? You'll flourish. And just because people look to the human beings like they are reigning or not, it doesn't mean that's what you're supposed to be doing. Sometimes, see, they are reigning, they are doing their music good. I am doing one of the most important jobs in this world, taking care of Chino Abobo. And you know what? It's inspiring me, it's inspiring people, and that boy's life is important. I'm not saying that I've stopped singing. Interestingly, I keep in touch with Omami, and we talk. So even if I'm not on stage doing all that, I'm doing something important. And who knows, maybe in a short while, we'll do something.
Okay, let me take this call. Thanks for calling, Aya. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, quickly, I want to talk I want to talk about women's hair.
Yeah, go ahead, very quickly, please.
Yeah, I'm going to say there's nothing wrong with natural beauty, but you have to package your natural. There are a lot of girls that are very beautiful naturally, but I used to tell some girls, you don't discover yourself because you look beautiful naturally, but you don't have the packaging. There's nothing wrong putting on a wig on your hair. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like you are looking more beautiful. You are packaging the natural beauty God has packaging.
Thank you very much. Let me come back to our guest. How do you have time for yourself? Because I know obviously right now your life is about your son and some music here. Do you ever have time to be you, to be Jody? I mean, to do that thing Jody wants to do?
Yes, I do. Like I said earlier, I have help. I'm not the only person in my son's life. I have family surrounded. But I have time to go away and say, you know what, I want to do this. And my life, there's not so much. I'm not
a simple person.
Yes, I'm a simple person. I don't need to go to
So should we be looking forward to an album or something coming up very soon? Or you're still just...
I'm working on a couple of songs. You know, in Nigeria music industry, you never know when you say, okay, I've done 15 songs, but I don't know whether I should release this album. You know?
There's a question for you on Twitter quickly.
Somebody even wants you to do a cappella, but I have a very important question. The reason I asked what we should be looking forward to in 2018 from you is because I believe that success is preparedness, meeting opportunities. So, and I like that you say that you're still doing your music. See, I've been around church circles of recent this week, and I believe that the hopelessness that I see in the eyes of people is because their pastor says to them that God will do it. So people relax waiting for God. While God is waiting for you to make the first move so he can bless you. He says, command ye down my hand. What work are you doing that you want God to bless exactly? So I don't want us to put out the wrong information and people start to believe that, just wait, God will do it. God will meet you at the place of your preparedness. So what work are you putting out in 2018?
Okay, when I say God will do it, it's because I realized that a lot of time, throughout before now, I had done a lot of work. But when you plan and do, and you see that it's not going in the right direction, you might have to check from the master plan and what's happening. So I did a lot of work. If you open my phone, you see lots of songs, but my heart never accepted any one of them. I did some party stuff. And you know what? I say, calm down, Judy. What do you really want to sing? Do you want to sing just because money is good? I need money. Please, if you give me money, I take. But if you're just doing stuff only because of money, you will not, I don't know, you will not be successful. So I'm working. She asked me earlier. Oh, how far you keep in touch with Fati? That's Fati who produced Kuchi Kuchi. I do. We're working on a lot of songs, and I work on my craft. These are the works. I just pray for the seasons and everything to just come together. And
there's a question on Twitter.
We have to.
Adebayo 19 title says, "Hope Jodie can pick up an acting role in Nollywood. Her diction is good, and she has the ingredients to succeed in the movie industry." Are you looking into diversification?
Yes, I am. Interestingly, I went for that same church program I went for. Someone spoke to me, you know what, I would like to do this church stage play. I don't despise any stage, because today Tyler Perry started from, you know, the religious stage, and now he's in top in Hollywood. I am now, even in relation to what you said earlier, I'm now more open to life and what I'm able to do. You know, I have a lot of gifts, and I even feel like I've not even lived.
So I'm tapped into
it. Yes. So when you talk about acting, that's by the grace of God. That opportunity, I'm open to it. I'm taking advantage of it. I'm not stopping, because life is short. We don't know where we are living here.
Okay, nice. So let me quickly take a few more tweets. Ibash says, Jodie, I just love the way you speak about yourself and your son. God bless you.
Amen.
Igbokwe says, Jodie, I agree with all you have said. Indeed, it is your year of the supernatural.
Amen.
Sharon says, Jodie, you have a very handsome son. May God continue to strengthen you, and his name is beautiful. PJ Comedian says, you are indeed a strong woman and an inspiration to other single moms. The Lord is your strength.
Amen.
Now, Mbayo says, glad to see the gorgeous Jodie again. My favorite song of hers is Under the Mango Tree. Jumoke, please tell her to do a cappella of that song for me.
Of which one? Under the Mango Tree.
Under the Mango Tree. Oh yeah. Sing the song.
Meet me later under the mango tree. Don't keep me waiting under the mango tree. Telling me stories. Okay, there's no time. Call me to sing. Pay money.
Pay money.
I've been honestly dumbfounded from seeing you speak. I'm speechless, because you exude so much power, strength, confidence. There's just so much in you, and I'm so proud of where you are and where you're going to. And I pray that God indeed will speak to you and direct you in the next steps, because you're just an embodiment of womanhood. Thank you for coming. God bless you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, that's all. We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did. Have a fabulous weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Oh, baby.